Okay, good morning, all lecturers. My name is Hendri and good morning also to all my friends. Okay, today I want to tell about how to make your own board game. First, I want to ask you, Ona, what comes into your mind if I say board game?
Exciting. Thinking game. Or like
Jane, maybe idea. Okay, and do you like play board games? And there's a lot of kind of board games. Ludo, Monopoly, Letters, and so on. I'm sure also that all of you ever play board games, and that's interesting. That was fun. And what is a board game? Any game played on a board, especially one that involves the movement of pieces of the board with the rules inside of that. And today I want to tell you about how you make your own board game. The first step, of course, you design the game. And how you design it? Of course, you need the idea. Write down your idea. There are two basic approaches when you want to make design your games. First is the themes, which means that you must know what genre games that you want to make. It's a strategy game or thinking game or just for fun like Snake and Ladders. And also the second approach is about mechanical concept, so which means the fundamental way the player interacts with. After you write down the idea, you can determine its player. Like this. If you ever see in the box, toys box, there are age, which means that you can play from 6 years or plus 12 years old. And why it needs to determine the age? Because it helps you to design your own games. Why? Because if you want to design it for the children, of course you make it simple, easy for them to play. And if you want to make it for adults or teenagers, you can make it more challenging, more interactive, more fun, and more exciting for them to play. Next, let's set your goals. Which means that what you want your game to accomplish by the highest point to win, or by finishing the first line in the finish line, or by in Monopoly we become the richest man in the game. And don't forget the rules. Any kind of rules any kind of game, of course, they have their own rules. And the important thing is that you must make the rules as simple as well, and the important also that must fair for all players. Okay, the next step, the second step is after you design your board games, let's testing it out. Like create the test game, you can make it first your sketch of your game. In here I use a Monopoly sketch for the example. After that you can make it more clear by sketch a rough draft of the board design. You can color it, you can design it more. And of course this can determine what you need to include more or what you want to erase in your game. And also finish, you can test it and play it with your friends and your family. This is the final, and you can test it you can play it with your friends, family, and also ask their feedbacks to your own games and what is the critics, after critics comes the suggestion for your game. So it can help you to make more better game or more games. And the last step is creating the final project. At first, we just make it like a sketch, and now we go to the final project of that. Like, of course, we need the materials for make the projects, like carton, paper, scissors, marker, color marker, glue, cutter, ruler, and pencil. This is, or you can need more materials if you want to make. Okay. And also don't forget to create the game pieces and additional equipment like dice. Maybe you want to make your own dice, or pound, or spinner. What do you want to make? Okay. And if you want your board game you want to stand out, you can also make it into 3D printing. But of course, this is not you make it by your own. You need to go to a company that specialize in this case. So in my conclusion, that I have shown you how to make it your own board game. Like I have shown you to design, testing it out, and create it into the final projects. So someday you can also make your own board games, and it is also useful for you as a teacher someday for your teaching aids. Thank you.